Hi everyone, welcome to Wild Ones 555. This is Mariah. Okay, this is going to be a general reading for all my Virgo babes, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 29th through July 5th, 2020. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not apply to all of you guys. If it doesn't, feel free to check out one of the other placements in your chart to see if those messages resonate more. With that said, I love you all. I hope you're doing well. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up if it resonates with you guys. Let's see what messages are coming in for you, babes. Okay, I'm going to pull one of these Starseed Oracle cards, and then we'll do a tarot spread. And it has curious, longing for home, homesick for the stars. I may be saying that wrong, but yeah, you guys are an empath. You are a starseed. You connect. Maybe since you guys were little too, you've always felt like you don't really belong. You just kind of feel like out of sorts. Like if this video is for you and Virgos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because they're always longing for home. And you guys may be going through a lot of emotional turmoil right now, you know, especially with retrograde coming. Like, we're in retrograde right now. So yeah, it's bringing up a lot of things that we need to, you know, heal and let go of and unleash. So a lot of inner healing and trauma is, you know, it's good, but also like can make us feel lonely. It can make us feel like really out of sorts, really, you know, because we don't feel like we connect to a lot of people here, especially, you know, Virgo, you're the hermit. You guys like to go within, you know, so you may be feeling even more so, especially with like the pandemic and COVID going on and stuff. So yeah, longing for home. Some of you guys may be feeling like you just don't really belong anywhere too. Let's pull a couple romance cards, see what's going on in your love life. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. Yeah, set the intention, decide what you want, go within the throne of your own heart. Yeah, retrograde's getting to me. I can't speak. But yeah, very soon. That could be communication, you know, if you've been, you know, waiting for somebody to reach out to you, very soon. Take it how it resonates. We're going to pull a couple more. And we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, you could be at a distance from this person that you really love and you've been waiting for like a commitment from them or something. And they're just kind of wishy-washy, hot and cold. They could be coming to you very soon. They're just maybe waiting for you to, you know, be single and for you to love yourself first and, you know, unleash any codependent attachments that you may have. And then we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yes. A lot of you, like, this is a brand new person. And for some of you Virgos, I feel like, yeah, this is a person that it's from your past, but like you guys are having a new beginning, a new fresh start, you know, like very soon you're going to receive communication from them. You guys may have been like doing this back and forth, hot and cold bullshit for quite a while. So expect communication. But let's do a tarot spread. Keep in mind the energies can be vice versa and interchangeable, so take it how it resonates. Don't try to force it if it's not your story. Move along. All right, shuffle one more. Okay, Virgo. Let's see what happened in the past with you and this person. We have King of Wands in reverse. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but maybe a lack of passion, kind of non-committal, hot and cold when they want to be, kind of fuck boy, fuck girl. I'm going to call it how I see it. Okay, current energy coming in. 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there could have been a third party, and that's maybe why you guys are at a crossroads, separation. You could have found out about a third person. But yeah, in the upright, it's about celebration. And I feel like you guys are just sad. You just feel like that's especially why you are longing for home. You don't really feel like you belong anywhere. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but you're just really in your emotions about this. How does this person see this? What's on this person's mind? Let's see what's on their mind. We have 9 of Swords in reverse. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This could be you or them, but somebody's like, you know, getting over the sadness of it. they're getting their own happiness back. I feel like one of you was kind of stuck in your head, and maybe the other one's, just kind of doing their own thing. Take it how it resonates, but at some point, somebody was very stuck in their head about this situation. And I feel like this could be you guys too. You're just, you're going to start getting your own happiness back. You're going to start seeing this for what it is. And, you can't control things. You can't control people. How do they view you? What's their perception of you, Virgo? Ace of Wands in reverse. More fire energy. Yeah, not having that new passion, that new spark, because something's holding them back. Something's holding them back from communicating. What's their emotions deep down? And they view you too as not wanting that new spark. I feel like you guys have some walls up. Like, you were really hurt about it, or you could be hurt about it right now, or you were in the past, and now that the situation's coming back around, and you're finding yourself in a different, energy than you were even a few months ago, you're getting over it, and now they're, wanting, but let's pull King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. This is very narcissistic behavior, like toxic behavior. Male or female, take it how it resonates. But yeah, I feel like you wanted this person, you pursued them for a long time, take me, let me love you, and they just always pushed you away. And now the tables are turning. You're getting your own happiness back. You once laid up at night and cried and sobbed your eyes out about this person, or wondered why you weren't good enough. And now you're like, F you guys, like, I'm gonna do my own thing. And they're coming back around because they're narcissistic. Like, as soon as you decide to cut the cord and walk away, that's when they're going to show up, because they're losing control. They see you not wanting that passion, and I feel like at one point you had a lot of passion for them. It could have been sexual, it could have been a lot of different areas, but they see you not wanting that, and that's why they're coming back around now, because they're losing control. How did they see this moving forward? The Chariot. Major arcana for Cancer, but yeah, somebody's stuck, somebody's stagnant. In the upright, this is about, getting in the water Uber and moving on, but somebody's stuck in their emotions now because, you're not giving this time or attention anymore, Virgo. What's going on behind the scenes, the hidden factors that we don't see? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, at one point you were very abandoned by this person financially, maybe, or just, they just kind of push you out in the cold out of nowhere, kind of blindsided you. And yeah, it's made you feel really sad and depressed maybe, and it even like stirs and triggers us more of like, you just don't feel like you belong anywhere. So, but I feel like you're getting over that. You're like, yeah, I can see this for what it is, and I'm gonna take care of myself. What's the advice from the tarot? Knight of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, but somebody could be rushing in quickly. But the thing with knights are, and this is the quickest knight of the whole deck, very fast, and it goes right under with the King of Swords, very narcissistic with their mind, They're losing control of a situation. So somebody could be rushing in very quickly, swiftly, out of nowhere, Virgo, and, saying all the things that you want to hear, trying to sweep you off your feet. But that's the thing with knights. They're very hot and cold, They're only going to want you until you give in to them, and that will feed their ego. And then, it's going to be a constant cycle. You're never going to be good enough until they change their ways. And I don't know if they ever can truly change their ways. I mean, everybody can change. I'm not saying they can't, but until you end this toxic cycle, that's what they're going to do. They'll they pull you back hot and cold, because it's a mind game. It's a control thing. It's, a narcissistic thing. Final outcome for Virgo. We have the Hanging Man in reverse, Pisces energy. Yeah, just very stuck, very stagnant energy. And then we have the Empress in reverse. You could have a child with this person. You guys could be divorced, but it's like you guys never really cut the cord. You could still be with this person, but I feel like for most of you, you're at a distance with this person. And yeah, this in the upright's fertility, abundance, happiness, prosperity. But like there's no moving forward, because like somebody's stuck in this situation. They can't move on. Like, they feel like this is their home, and it's hard to move on from a connection and a love situation when you feel like that's your home. Like, no matter what anybody says, no matter how much you tell yourself you're going to get over a situation, like, your heart wants what your heart wants, even if, that person has destroyed it in the past. But let's clarify this for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, the Empress. Why is that the overall energy? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, more earth energy. There you are. But this is very, like, it's slow movement, but I feel like you guys can still feel it. Like you know that there's still something there. There's still a connection there. Even like I said, it doesn't matter how many times you tell yourself you're gonna get over it, and how many times you say I deserve better. I'm moving on. I'm getting my mojo back. Like you still kind of take baby steps towards this situation because it feels like home to you. It's where your happiness is. Why do we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in? Knight of Wands, yeah. So Knight of Pentacles is slow and stable and grounded. Somebody could be just moving too fast for the situation. We have fire energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but somebody's slow and stable and grounded and wants to make sure, this is going to be a consistent, stable, healthy environment. And somebody's just like, I'm rushing in. I want it. I want passion. I want sex. I want all of it. I want all the strings attached. And other person's like, well, back up. Like, let's take our time. Let's make sure it's stable and grounded. And so that's why I feel like, yeah, you guys you're kind of stuck in your head about it. Somebody's stuck in their head about it. King of Wands for what happened in the past. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, like karma. This is like karmic cycle. Like, and I don't even want to say bad karma. Like, I feel like it's moving in the right direction, The things that lacked in the past are coming to fruition now, I feel like. Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune coming in? Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this situation in the past, like, it didn't have all of the fundamental parts of it. You guys, I feel like, didn't see eye to eye about a bunch of things. And your core values, I feel like, yeah, your core values were pretty much the same, but, like, there was too much other baggage, too much unresolved childhood trauma, too many other things factoring into the situation that ultimately just like burned out their relationship. 3 of Cups for the current energy coming in. 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's soulmate connection, but like there's not any commitment right now. There's no communication. There's no stable offer on the table right now. Why do we have the 2 of Cups coming in? Justice, Libra energy. Somebody wants they want to feel like the scales are balanced on both ends. Like they were screwed over in the past. They were probably very hurt in the relationship in the past. So they want to offer their cup to you, but the ego side of them is kind of getting the best of them. And they want justice as well. Also, you could have been divorced and they're like so many things have already happened, to go back on everything that's already happened. 9 of Swords for what this person's thinking. 4 of Cups. Yeah, there was an offer made, and they're, they could not, you could have offered them like I said in the beginning with this 9 of Swords, you could have offered them an emotional offering at some point, and they turned it down. They wanted nothing to do with it. And you're like, okay, and that really hurt your feelings, but you took the steps, to get over them, start moving on with your own happiness. And now that you're doing that, they're stuck in their head, they're thinking back to this emotional offering and thinking that they can just kind of tap back into that, whenever the hell they want, even though they turned you down, even though you weren't good enough. Ace of Wands in reverse for how they view you, what their perception is of you. 3 of Cups. Yeah, you bring them a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, and this is celebration, coming together, but I feel like, yeah, you guys have a lack of passion for it. Even if they come back around, you guys are just going to be hesitant and have your walls up because you're like, I already tried this, however long ago. You wanted nothing to do with me. I wasn't good enough. You had your eyes set on somebody else. So pay attention to those things. I'm not saying don't go for them, but don't make them chase you, but yeah, make them prove themselves to you. King of Swords coming in for their emotions deep down. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. They could have been, yeah, very narcissistic, but Earth energy, but I feel like money, they could have viewed themselves as very, kind of better than you. They could have had, maybe a home or a better paying job or, education above you. So they kind of viewed you as, not trash, but yeah, lower than them. And that's part of also why they probably didn't accept this offer in the past, is because, yeah, they were hurt in the past and they wanted, they wanted payback or whatever. And also, they viewed themselves as kind of better of you. And now they're, kind of in their head about that as well. But why do we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse coming in? The Chariot, a major arcana for Cancer. Yeah, somebody's having a hard time moving forward. They're realizing your worth, but I feel like a lot of them don't know how to reach out now. They don't know what to say. They turn that down. Who am I to come in when Virgo's, trying to heal? Why do we have the Chariot in reverse for how they see this moving forward? The Magician. Yeah, they think that they can just manifest anything, that they can just come in whenever the hell they want, say what they need to say, and they're gonna, manifest you. watch out for these kind of people, you know. I'm not saying like don't ever give this person, you know, your commitment. Like that's for you to, you know, decide, but make sure that you have a solid offer. Make sure they're not just trying to manifest you for their own ego, and then they're just gonna leave you high and dry like they did the time before. So watch out for that. 5 of Pentacles in reverse for what's going on behind the scenes. Ace of Cups in reverse. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. But yeah, I feel like you guys don't want a new offer with them. You're like, no, I'm done. You showed me exactly what I needed to see, and I'm gonna cut the cords on out. Knight of Swords for the advice from the tarot. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody's gonna come in quickly and with an emotional offering. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and they're gonna try to rush in swiftly and quickly. But the advice is like, no, cut it off. Like, you know, especially if you have to like communicate with this person because of children, you know, co-parenting and stuff, keep it at a bare minimum. Like, go by your divorce decree, go by, you know, the absolute bare minimum, because they will use those advantages. You know, they'll take advantage of those times where they have to see you to communicate about the kids or whatever. So make sure you're saying it for yourself and your own happiness, because yeah, they'll continue to take advantage of you as long as you can. You know, you have children together for some of you, so pay attention to those things. Like, you don't owe them you know, you owe them as much as you owe them for your children, but with your own heart and soul, like, cut the cords. The hangman for the final outcome, Virgo. You have strength. Could be dealing with a Leo, but yeah, this is taking a lot of strength and patience and courage. You know, you're having to rely on yourself a lot, and you feel kind of homesick, and you just feel like you don't really belong, but things are all going to come together. You know, you just have to really believe in yourself and know that you deserve better. Why do we have strength card coming in? 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there could have been a third party in the past, and you're just like, no, I can see this for what it is. I'm sorry that that person didn't want you either, but I'm done. Let's pull one of these mermaid cards for you, Virgo babes, to close off this reading. Okay, that one. Prudence. Don't be lured by the siren song. Yeah, somebody's going to try and, you know, siren you in, sing you songs, maybe, you know, shower you with gifts, words, sex, whatever. Don't fall for it. Know your worth. I know you're longing for home, and you will, you know, you'll find your happiness, you'll find your mojo, but you're never going to if you continue to let, you know, these kind of cycles continue to suck you dry. So love yourself first. All things will come to fruition. Stay wild. Have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.